Hi Alphas, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Kalei. Today I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite products of 2017. This is not all of my favorite makeup products, but these are the things that I continue to go back to over and over, and I'm sure it's going to build on 2018, but I just wanted to share some of my favorites. I have a lot here today, so I'm going to go as fast as possible, and if you would like an in-depth review, I will link the videos that I already did, or I can make a future video. Just leave it in the comment box down below. I'm going to try to go in order, however that might not happen because I'm just going to grab and go, but I do want to mention two primers that I have been loving so much. This is the Veil Mineral Primer. It's oil-free from Hourglass. This is one of my all-time favorite primers. I don't know what it did for my oily skin and my now dry normal skin, but I just love it. So I highly recommend that you check it out. It has a nice velvety finish to it, but it makes your makeup look so flawless. It fills in the pores really nicely. And I also like the Fenty Beauty Primer. I know a lot of people didn't really care for the Fenty Beauty Primer much, but I actually really liked it for my now normal type of skin. I felt like it made the foundation look really nice, so I really liked it with the foundation, without the foundation, and I really like the scent. So those are my two favorite primers. I love foundation and base, so I have a ton here. So the first one I'm going to mention is by Laura Mercier. I worked with Laura Mercier a lot this year. I love her products. I love her application of makeup, her techniques. I'm just a huge fan of Laura Mercier all around. So I was able to try the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear foundation, and I had a little mishap with the color, but I'll link my review down below. But this is one of my favorites, along with the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. This has SPF 30. So this is really nice as a base. The shade I'm in is Cuba Medium 3, and yeah, I just really like this. I'll also link some makeup tutorials and all of that stuff where I use that. NARS Luminous All Day Weightless Foundation is another favorite of mine. I don't know, it's just very lightweight. I'm into lightweight foundations, not super heavy on the skin anymore. I really like a sheer look, and I focus a lot on my skincare. So this one was actually really good for me, and I did have to get matched like 3 times for this color because I got it too dark and it was too light, and then I finally got matched properly, and this ended up being the right shade. So I'm in the color Barcelona medium 4, so I really like this one. For more fuller coverage foundation, I love the Hourglass Stick Foundation. This is a really good one for events. If I'm going out or if I'm taking pictures during nighttime, I really like to use this one. It's so flawless, and I've never found a stick foundation that I could actually say I loved. So I'm a fan of Hourglass, and I love this stick foundation. I highly recommend it if you want full coverage, and it's super blendable. You can blend it with a sponge and a brush, and I like to just buff it out really nicely. And then for more of a light drugstore pick, I really like the CoverGirl Clean Matte. I've worked with CoverGirl previously as well, so I'm a fan of their line, and I really think they did a good job on this. It's called a BB cream, but it goes on like flawless application. It has really nice coverage, and I do like the range of shades that they have. I do hope that they add more, but this is really good for oily skin. I also love the Fenty Beauty foundation. I've been wearing this non-stop. This is the Pro Filter foundation in 310. I don't know why I kept putting that I was 330. I'm actually 310. And I recommend that if you are going to get this foundation, that you go out and get colored matched for it, because it's very deceiving. You would think you were one color, but you really weren't. So yeah, I really like this one. It's just very light on the skin. It's a hit or miss with some people, but for me, I personally like it. Every time I go to Sephora and I'm wearing it, people are asking me, even the makeup artist, like, what foundation are you wearing? And I'm like, it's the Fenty Beauty, and they're like, it doesn't look like that on me. So I really think skincare plays a big part in it, but I really do like this foundation. Again, my shade is 310, not 330. I apologize to everyone that I told 330. It's actually 310. And I might be like a shade darker during the summertime. I'm not sure, but this is my perfect shade because it does oxidize down to my perfect shade. I'm also wearing it today, so you can kind of see what it looks like, but I really love this foundation. I'm almost done. For concealer, I only really had one really good one. There was one from Ulta that I picked up, but I'm just not into that super white under eye anymore. I want it to be more of my skin tone, more luminous. I don't want it to look super heavy underneath my eyes. I am getting older, not that old, but I am getting older. And I just like a lightweight, easy to blend concealer. So I've been using the Photo Focus concealer from Wet n Wild, which I'm almost done with. And this is like one of my favorite concealers of 2017, I have to say. I did love the Kat Von D Lock-It Creme concealers, but they're a lot heavier than this, and every concealer that I've used, I end up going back to this one. So I really like this one. I'm in the shade Medium Deep Tan. 844B, and I hope that they make these in bigger sizes because it's just really nice. I love the applicator, and I'm pretty much done with it. I'm like scooping the rest out. Another one that I love this year was the BH Cosmetic Pro Studio Concealer. It has more of a salmon undertone to it. So basically what I would do is apply the BH Cosmetic concealer first, blend it out, and then go over it with this because this is not as light, if that makes sense. So this is my favorite concealer. I do love the Laura Mercier concealers. I've gone out of them, repurchased and all of that stuff, but I have to say, if I only could use one concealer, it would be the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. So I like this, and I also do like their foundation, but I have to highlight their concealer over the foundation. My favorite contouring palette was the CoverGirl True Blend palette. I just really like this palette. This is my second one that I purchased. I just really like the way it goes on. It's not super heavy and cakey, and I really love the contour. It's more of a natural shade for me, and it's not orange. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing another one that I'll show you, but I just really like this, and I think it's a really good drugstore find. So if you're looking for a dupe for like the Anastasia contour kits, I recommend that you try these because these are actually really, really good, and they come in a lot of different shades. It's a part of the True Blend line. It's a little bit darker for my skin tone, but it blends out really nicely, and again, it's not heavy. So I love this for a drugstore find. Some other contouring and highlighting things would be the Match Sticks from Fenty Beauty. I haven't found anything as good as this. I'm wearing it on the outer portion of my face as like a little warm contour. I know they say you're not supposed to contour with warm shades, but I do. I think it looks fine. But I have the color Truffle, so I bought this once they dropped everything along with the foundation and primer. I also have Rum, which is like a highlighter, and it's super pretty on the skin. I've done videos using these, so I will link it down below in the description box. I also picked up Blonde, which I use as an eyeshadow, and I like this shade more than I like Trophy Wife. I don't know what it was about Trophy Wife. I would not wear that out, but Blonde I would. It's just so pretty and shimmery. And then I also picked up Caramel, however you say it. I didn't really care for it as a concealer, but I do like it as a highlighter. It's more of my skin tone, so if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll just apply it all over my face and blend it in with my finger, and it's perfect. So would I repurchase this one again? Not really, but the other ones I definitely would. This is so convenient. I went on a Disney trip with my sister and stuff and brought this, and it was just perfect because it's magnetic. I'm not going to lose it, and I just love the packaging of it. I'm a packaging girl, so I love Rihanna for this. Good job, girl. Please come out with more. I know you're coming out with lipsticks, but I need you to come out with other stuff because I'm obsessed. Speaking about highlighters, I am obsessed with the Marc Jacobs Do You Coconut Gel Highlighter Drops. I used this all during the summertime, and I have not used it all. I might have used just a tad bit of it, but I love this stuff. This stuff is so good. It blends out like a dream. I love to use this in my lotions. I love to use this alone with no makeup on. It just gives me the most beautiful glow. You can use it to build up the look and intensity of a highlighter, or you can just wear it alone, like I said. This is a really good one. I have tons of tutorials using this, so I'll link them. I also love the Laura Mercier Illuminator. I have all of them. This one is in Seduction. When I am more tan, the shade is gorgeous. I love to use this also on my eyes as a quick shadow, and yeah, I love them. I just think they're just so luxury, high-end. They're really, really good payoff, and they're more on the natural side. They're not like bam glow in your face, but I really like that because I like to have options with my glow. I also love Fenty Beauty's. This is called Kilowatt and Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Hustler Baby is like my favorite thing to add at the very tops of the cheeks. I don't really use Mean Money much, so I hope that she comes out with just one with the color that I want because I don't really use the other one, but I love this. Another product I've been using a lot is the Makeup Geek what is this called? This is by one of her collections, but this is in the shade Tawny. It's like a skin bronzer, and this is the best bronzer ever for my skin tone. If you're looking for a really good bronzer that's not orange, that's not muddy, that's not too dark, I recommend that you check this out. It is just so smooth. It buffs out beautifully. It looks natural. It's not heavy. I love it. You can build up the intensity of it, and I can show you. Another favorite is this brush from Bdelliumtools for me. So I just dot it in just a little bit, or tap it in, and then just apply it. And you can see it makes it like so warm, so pretty. I love to use this all over my face as a nice bronzer or contour shade. And again, I like to contour and kind of do the whole perimeter of my face with bronzers that are more natural. So it's so pretty. I love this shade. Great job, Marlena. A palette I've been using nonstop, and you will see it, is the Chrissy Teigen and Becca Cosmetics palette that she came out with. This is bomb. This is like one of the best things ever. So you can see I use that bronzer. I have it on my face also. I love that bronzer. It's called Malibu Soleil bronzer. It's the perfect bronzer for my skin tone. It also comes with 2 highlighters, so you can see I used this one a lot. And then I kind of top it with the more peachy color one, and the blush is amazing. Becca has amazing blushes, so I think this is a great palette. I'm gonna purchase another one because that's how much I love it. I use it almost every single day. I can use the bronzer as an eyeshadow. I can use the highlighters as eyeshadow all over the face. I love to glow. I'm wearing the highlighters today. It's just so good. So, and I also love that it comes with a mirror, so I've been taking this with me when I travel. This is a really, really, really good palette to have. And also, I know a lot of people said that they couldn't use it because it was a little too dark for them, but girls my skin tone and a little deeper have a hard time finding bronzers and palettes that actually work for our skin color, so I can appreciate it, and I think you can make it work. Even if you don't use it for like a bronzer, you can use it as an eyeshadow. The blush is universal, and I feel like the highlighters are really universal. You can also mix them, so definitely check that out if you're interested. Another palette that I loved this year was the Melisa Michelle palette by Ulta Beauty, and I've used Ulta Beauty before that was even popular. Like, I just wanted to try it. It's a part of my job, right? So I purchased this when she launched it, and I have to say this is the perfect everyday go-to palette. I brought this palette with me for my hospital bag, and this is the palette that I used because it came with highlighters, a blush, it came with so many shadows, so I could use it and mix and match. And I just think that she did a great job. It also came with a liquid lipstick, and it comes with a really good mirror, and it was only like $20, I want to say. So this was a really good buy. I think you can still get them. I'll link it down below in the description box if you are interested in this, but I'm so proud of my girl. I have been rocking with her for a very, very, very long time. I'm so proud of her, so happy for her and all of her success, and I had to get my hands on this. So, and you get a lot of product for only $20. Something like that, and you can also use a coupon on it. So yeah, I love this palette so much. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, you guys know that I love shadow sticks, and Laura Mercier has the best caviar sticks. Copper is my all-time favorite shade, along with smoked. Is it smoked or smoke? What color? Smoke. These two are my favorite shades. I love to use copper all over the rim and above, just as an all over shade, and then smoke I like to use on its own at the top and just blend it out with my finger. But the caviar sticks are phenomenal. I remember when she came out with these, and I was like, oh, one day I'm gonna get all of them and I'm gonna love them. And they sent them to me as PR, and I was just so grateful and so thankful. I'm wearing them today. They're just some of my favorite eyeshadow sticks. They're easy, they blend out really nice, and they don't crease. I have watery eyes, so I love that they don't crease and it doesn't come off because it's more waterproof. I just grabbed a few shades. I have Smoke, Copper, Sand Glow, and Amethyst, and these are like my go-to shades that I've been using a lot. More shimmery. They also have matte shades that I also use as bases and stuff for like one shade base or something like that, but I love these. I love Laura Mercier products. Again, I love them. But these are like some of my favorite shades ever. I love them. For brows, you all know I have rocked with my Hourglass brow pencils, the Arch Brow Pencil, for like such a long time, and I can't find the black shade anywhere. My Sephora are always out of it, so I wanted to try the NYX Precision Brow Pencil, and these are actually really good. They have a natural black and they have the charcoal. I use charcoal, that's what I have in my brows today. It's more of a natural, softer look, and then I like to use black for a more defined look, and I'll sometimes mix the two. But it's like $9.99 for the brow pencils, which is a lot cheaper than the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencils, because those are like 18 or 21. And I just really like these, so I think these are really good dupe for the Anastasia ones, and they work really well. They don't rub off on me, that I've noticed. I apply brow gel to them. My brows aren't like the perfectly arched brows, so if that's what you're going for, you might not like these because the shape of it. I personally like these. I love NYX products. You guys know I've been a fan. I've done dupe videos on them. I've done hauls using them. I've done products I hate from NYX, and I feel like they've stepped their game up a lot this year. So check this out if you're interested in a really affordable yet really quality brow pencil. There are only two setting powders that I use for my face. The Airspun Loose Setting Powder, which is a good drugstore dupe, and the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, along with the Laura Mercier Medium Deep Setting Powder for the rest of my face. I can't use medium deep right now because I'm lighter, because it's more winter time, but during the summer I can use it. I love the translucent as a staple shade to apply underneath my eyes because I do crease with concealer. Those are my two all-time favorites. I don't have the other one because I ran out again, so I'm gonna have to buy some more. But those are like my all-time favorite products. The Laura Mercier, that was the very first product I purchased from Laura Mercier, and I fell in love. So that's why I love Laura Mercier. I just felt like that one product kind of set me up for all of the other products that I love from them. But if you cannot afford or you don't want to spend the money on that one, although it is so worth it, Extra Coverage is the one you get, and you can get them from Walgreens. I don't know if Target sells it. I know Walgreens near me sells it. So check it out. It's in the beauty section next to more of like the nail stuff in its own little corner, but it's totally worth it. I really like it. It's the Pixi Glow Mist. Pretty much all of their setting sprays I love, but this is my all-time favorite because I can actually use it because I'm not super oily anymore with my skin type. Pregnancy kind of changed my skin, so I've been using this. This is my second bottle, and I love this. It has argan oil in it. It's a glow mist. You basically just shake it up. It comes with a nice mist type of applicator, and you just spray it all over your face. I do have it on my face, so it kind of settles the powders and just melts it into your skin. But Pixi has really good products. I can't remember how many products I have from Pixi, but every single one that I have I've loved, and I've given to my daughter. Like the lip stuff, she loves the lipsticks, like the glosses and all of that stuff. One is called Nourishing Mist, and it's a hydrant and protector. So check this out. You can get this from Target. It's more on the higher end of the drugstore spectrum, but it's worth it. They do have quality products, so definitely check this out. I remember when I worked at Target and I stocked this stuff, and I was like, one day I'm gonna try all of this stuff, and I did, and I love it. So definitely check this out. Another product from Pixi that I do want to try is the Rose Flash Balm. I'm obsessed, but it's sold out everywhere. So yeah, I love Pixi. I wanted to mention a mascara that I love. We all know I love the Superhero It mascara, the CoverGirl Fibers Lash Mascara, but this is like a mascara that kind of stood out to me because I needed a one and done thing this year since I was pregnant, and I just had no time, and I just was not feeling like wearing makeup at all most of the time. But I wear it because I want to look presentable, because I felt like if I wore makeup I would look better than how I felt. So I purchased the Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is in the waterproof, and this is amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything else except for it's amazing. I'm trying to get to 100K 2018. That was my 2017 goal, but again, I was kind of absent due to the fact of pregnancy. But I'm back, baby. We back. Alpha is back. So if you're interested in more videos from me, click the subscribe button down below somewhere around here. Thank you so much for taking time to watch. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Love yous. Bye.